Hello everybody, and welcome to the Medicine Wolf YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. It helps support the channel. I'm going to go over some of the mods of the bike that I'm taking. This is a 2024 Africa Twin Adventure Sport in the red, white, and blue colors. Love it. Let's start at the front of the bike. This is the WRS Kappa Nord, a lot wider than stock and taller as well. So the airflow goes right over my helmet. I'm about 6'1". This is in the medium position, so it could even go up higher. Really love this, nice addition. And as far as your arms, like the wind's hitting me from here down, but everything here is protected from these sides here. So definitely highly recommend this, the Kappa Nord. They have a couple other ones. They have a touring windscreen as well, which is a little smaller, and they have a sport, which is barely anything. This is great, in my opinion, for the touring. Let's go for the tires here. I went with the Moto Z Tractionator GPS tires. Their life is second to none. You can get 10,000 even on the back, 10,000 miles, which is unheard of. And going a long trip like I'm doing, 8,000 miles, I'm gonna need all the life in the tire I can get. I really don't want to stop and get new tires if I don't have to along the way. These are tire pressure sensors that I put on that link to the phone, and they have a warning, and you can set them however you like. You can set the tire pressure to like it starts buzzing and you get an emergency signal on your phone so you know if you're having a flat or your pressure is low. I've never had those before, and this is my first time trying them, so I'm pretty excited to try them out. The crash bars, SW Mototech, I like because they're simplicity. I've had these on another adventure sport bike, and I did lay it down going very slow, but it did protect the bike and just scuffed up the powder coating a little bit. I think this is good protection. I don't plan on doing a ton of off-road, so I think I like their minimalistic design, and you still can see the graphics up here and everything, which is nice. I went with these new foot pegs here. Can't remember the name of the company, but I will link it below. Really enjoy them over stock. Stock are just, very minimalistic, and they're red, so that's even more cool. So you gotta love that. You got the Moscow Moto tank bag here. This is the largest tank bag they make. It's the Nomax, and I bought this from a friend for 125 bucks. Comes with a 2-liter reservoir here so you don't get dehydrated. Big pouches inside, which is cool. I plan on keeping my drone in one of these big pouches so you can just pull it out when needed. It's got a nice big center pouch there, which is kind of cool. So you can keep a lot in here, and then it's got another, keep a lot more stuff in there, toiletries or whatever you want. And it also doubles as a backpack when you take it off. That has these straps actually hook up here, and you can wear it as a backpack, which is nice. Moscow Moto makes great stuff. They're just super pricey. That's the only downside. Moving to the back, We got the Corbin seat. I had this on my other Africa Twin Adventure Sport. Tried to sell it for about a year, never did. So when I bought this, I just threw it on. Way better than stock, super comfortable. I've taken this 5,000 miles before up into Canada and no issues at all. Really recommend this. It sets you back about $600 or so is what I think I paid for this. You got the Zega Pro Touratech case. I'm just taking the top box. I'm not taking the side panniers because I have a car and 3 of my friends in it. So fortunately, I just have to take some minimal gear, but these things are great. I've had these on lots of bikes since I bought them back in 2018. A lot of good storage in there. You can put a liner, a bag in there, pull it right out. It's got a quick release here. You can pull it right off, put it on another bike if you want. So yeah, these things have been bomb-proof. Really love these. Around this side, I have the little extended foot extender here, kickstand extender. I got that online. I can't remember what kind it is, but it does the job. Makes so your bike won't go into the mud or the sand or whatever. And it pretty much matches the bike, which is kind of cool. Up here I have, this is for my GPS, the Zumo XT will go right here. I actually plug it right into the socket. I don't go hardwired to the battery like a lot of people do. I like being able to just change it from bike to bike if I need to. So that's always done well for me. And this is the camera mount for the Osmo Action 5 that will be pointed this way. And I'll have that on intermittently through my travels. And I'll also have a chin mount on my helmet, which I haven't put it on just yet. But speaking of the helmet, let's go over the helmet. This is the helmet. This is actually a Shoei Neotech 2 with all the stickers removed. I bought this used. The guy hadn't used it a whole lot. It came in burgundy, I think it was. And my friend Tony, and I'll put his information below in case you want to have your helmet custom painted. He had this idea to match the graphics to the bike, which I think kind of that blocky kind of look to some of the graphics on the side here. And I think he did a great job. And he wanted to do a base blue instead of the base white like the bike, which I actually think turned out great. And then I was watching Top Gun and I saw they had the names on their helmets, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to put my YouTube name up here. And then he came up with the idea of putting a little logo, a wolf logo up there. So I think it turned out spectacular. If you can see, he's got little sparkles in the paint as well, kind of like the bike does. The bike's got some white sparkles in it. So I think he did a fantastic job. I'm super excited the way it turned out. And if you want to have your helmet painted custom, he'll do it for you. And I'll put his information below, like I said. And I'll put links to some of these also, these accessories on my bike as well below, so you can check them out for yourself. I am going to put a chin mount right here. Kind of comes over here, it sticks here. And then I'll put the camera right here and it will stick out before we take off on June 12th. That's the big day, June 12th. It's getting very, very close and I'm super excited. That is the bike. That is the loadout. Normally I would have, like I said, panniers, big boxes on the sides, but because we're taking a car with us, and the other thing is I am buying a trailer and that will be the next episode. So stick around and like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. And always remember to blaze your own path.